reaction from Havana. After nearly 3 days of deliberations, guilty verdicts for Big Tony Moscatiello in the mob-style killing of Miami Subs founder Gus Bullis. CBS 4's Joe Murray was there for the verdict and for the drama that followed. She joins us live from Fort Lauderdale. Joan?
Lots of drama here, Elliot, in the courthouse. The verdict reached after 3 days, as you mentioned, and then a family member taken away on a stretcher. Even before the verdict was read, emotions were running high inside the courtroom.
A, the defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree.
Though Anthony Big Tony Moscatiello seemed unfazed by the verdict, his family wept, and he tried to quiet them. Moments later, his wife Marion fainted in the hallway, and paramedics were called to take her to the hospital. A dramatic end to a case lasting 14 years. It was back in 2001. Gus Bullis was gunned down in his car leaving his Fort Lauderdale office. At the time, he was in a bitter feud with one of the new owners of his Sun Cruise Casino gambling business, Adam Cadan. Moscatiello blamed Cadan for ordering the hit on Bullis.
No, we were hopeful. We really thought that we had shown Mr. Cadan to be a liar, and that Cadan was the instigator. Ultimately, the jury rejected our theory.
Bullis's nephew, who helped his uncle run his businesses, thanked prosecutors for seeing the case through.
The jury, the last couple of days here deliberating and coming to a, pretty satisfying decision. That's all I have to say. We're going to wait for sentencing.
And that sentence could be death for the 77-year-old Moscatiello.
Mr. Bullis, February 6, 2001, needlessly gunned down, and very, very long time in coming.
And so the jury will return in mid-September to hear testimony to consider whether Moscatiello should be sentenced to death or his life spared. In Fort Lauderdale, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.
Joan, thank you. Today in court, the